Hey everybody, welcome to another deep dive. And you know what we're diving into today? Stress. We all deal with it, and let's face it, sometimes it feels like it's got us in a headlock.
Oh, absolutely. But the good news is there are proven ways to break free. And that's what we're going to dig into today. Practical, actionable steps to manage stress.
And we're talking about really getting this, mastering stress management. We've got 5 key techniques we're going to unpack today. Mindfulness, self-care, breaking down tasks, because who doesn't love a good to-do list,
Right.
setting boundaries, and those all-important relaxation techniques.
And the thing is, these techniques, they're not isolated silos, right? They're all connected, like pieces of a puzzle that fit together to create this bigger picture of stress resilience.
Yeah. Okay, I like that, pieces of a puzzle. So let's start with something I think a lot of people have heard of but might not fully grasp. Mindfulness. How does one actually, be mindful? Especially when the world feels like it's spinning a mile a minute.
Right, right. It's not just about sitting cross-legged on a mountaintop, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's really about bringing awareness to the present moment. And that sounds so simple, but it's profound because when you're mindful, you're not dwelling on the past, you're not worrying about the future, you're just here now. And you can practice that awareness anytime, anywhere.
Okay, so walk me through it. Let's say I'm feeling that familiar overwhelm.
Hmm.
My to-do list is a mile long, deadlines are looming, and I feel that knot of tension tightening in my chest. What's my first mindful move?
First, breathe. Seriously, just pause for a moment and take a few deep, conscious breaths. Focus on the sensation of the breath entering and leaving your body. And as you do that, just notice the thoughts and feelings that are present. Acknowledge them without judgment. Just, oh, there's anxiety, is that feeling of overwhelm, and then gently guide your attention back to your breath.
It's like hitting the reset button, right?
Yeah.
Just a few moments to kind of center yourself.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense. But what about when the source of stress is external? Like, say, you're just completely swamped with commitments. That feeling of being overextended, like there's just not enough of you to go around.
That's where those boundaries come in. Setting boundaries is huge. And it can be tough at first, especially for those of us who, are conditioned to please or hate to say no. But here's the thing, it's not selfish, it's self-care. And it's essential for managing stress because when you overextend yourself, you're essentially depleting your own resources, leaving yourself vulnerable to burnout and guess what? More stress.
So boundaries are like our line in the sand, but how do we actually draw that line?
Start by getting clear on your priorities, what truly matters most to you. Once you know your non-negotiables, it's easier to say no to the things that drain you or pull you away from what's important. And it doesn't have to be harsh or confrontational. A simple, I really appreciate you thinking of me, but I'm actually at capacity right now, can work wonders.
I like that. It's direct, but not dismissive.
Yeah.
Let's shift gears a bit and talk about those relaxation techniques. Because while mindfulness and boundary setting are crucial for managing stress in the long run,
Yeah.
sometimes you just need to hit the brakes on the stress response in the moment, right?
Absolutely. And that's where deep breathing comes in again, and also meditation. But I know some people hear meditation and they think, oh, I can't meditate. My mind never shuts up. But here's the secret. Meditation is not about stopping your thoughts. It's about changing your relationship to them. It's about observing those thoughts without getting swept away by them.
Okay, that makes me feel a little better because my mind is rarely quiet. But what if traditional meditation feels a little too daunting?
Start simple. Try something like box breathing. It's incredibly effective and so easy. Here's how it works. Breathe in for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, and just keep repeating that cycle.
4 seconds in, 4 seconds hold, 4 seconds out, 4 seconds hold. Got it. And what's happening in the body when we do this?
It's like hitting the pause button on your nervous system. That rhythmic breathing pattern helps slow down your heart rate, calm your mind, and just kind of reset your system.
So to sum it all up, we've got mindfulness for bringing awareness to the present moment, self-care to nourish our minds and bodies, task breakdown to make those to-do lists less daunting, boundary setting to protect our time and energy, and relaxation techniques like box breathing for those moments when we need to hit the reset button on stress. That's a lot, but the good news is we don't need to master all of these overnight.
Exactly. This is a journey, not a race. Start with one small change, one technique that resonates with you, and build from there. Be kind to yourself, be patient, and remember, you've got this.
You heard the expert. You've got this. So tell us, what's one small step you're going to take today to manage your stress? Let us go, and until next time, take care of yourselves.